Guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. To those of you who are new here, my name is Nawfa Nurie and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Now 2020 has been a very tough year for all of us, and every time we seem to switch on the news or just consume any form of media, there is another tragic incident that we get to read. Now it can all be very overwhelming and make us feel that we play such a small part in everything that's going around the world and we cannot really make any change to all the situations that are happening right now. But that is not true. All change starts with you. What you need to do at this time, right now, is just spread kindness. Be as kind as you can to every single person, because we are all battling with so many things in life, at our own pace, and we all need each other. So choose kindness in all areas of life. It may seem really insignificant and small, but trust me, it's going to make such a big difference to your life and the life of the other person. So choose kindness when someone is in need of it. Just choose kindness to hold the door for someone, help them with their bags, or just smile at them when you pass by, exchange compliments, anything small that you can do. Because you know what? Kindness costs nothing, and it can have such a big impact on the other person's life and your own. I have said this time and again, and I cannot stress on it enough, your mental health is equally important to your physical health, if not more. Every area of your life, how you feel about everything in life, it all depends on how you are feeling mentally in your own head. So this is the time we all need to take the pledge to help each other around, to show kindness, to deal with others with empathy, because that is exactly what the world needs right about now. We've seen most of these interviews, whether it's with YouTubers, bloggers, celebrities, or whoever it is, they always get asked this one common question, is how do they deal with all the hate they get online? My question is, why should they be the people getting hate online? They are working towards entertainment, working towards their community, working, to showcase their work and content to other people. So if you do not like anyone's content, you got no right to spread hate on it. Please just leave their channel, because you know what? When you're spreading that hate on someone else's platform, you are not only causing damage to them and their mental health, but also to your own. Have you ever noticed how most of these people who spread hate online are having anonymous profiles? Why would somebody take the time to make an anonymous profile to go and hate on other people? And it's not just about people who have an audience and who are famous. It's also about everyday life. It's about everyday people. Haven't you ever come across parents who compare their kids to other kids? Friends who mock and bully their other friends, or talk behind their back? This is all way too common. You never know what someone's hiding behind their big bright smile, right? Nobody's going to roam with a tag or like a board saying that they're going through a traumatic experience. No one's going to do that. So it's our duty collectively to always make sure that we're nice to people, and we have to stop bullying, stop imposing our thoughts and what we want on other people. Did you know that your blood pressure and heart rate goes up when you are unkind? So it is really causing a great deal of damage to you to cultivate this hate inside you and to, spill it out on other people. We might not realize this in time, but over a period of time, that bitterness, it stays with the person spreading this kind of hate. When you act kinder, other people will act kinder to you as well, and they will also pay it forward to other people. And that's how the world will become a kinder and a better place. It all starts with you. Most important thing about kindness is it works two ways. Have you ever noticed that you feel most happy when you actually do something for someone else selflessly and you watch their face, bright up with smiles and happiness? That is the power of kindness. A few words of support and understanding could actually save someone, could actually save their day, save their lives even, and you would not even know about it. There are so many stories that I've read about people who are suffering through depression, and just random acts of kindness by strangers actually help them cope through it. Even if you don't know somebody well, don't judge them. Don't ever judge the book by its cover. Treat people how you would really want to be treated. And this is just not, for the heck of saying it. Really do it. Really think about, if other people treated you the way you treated them, how would you feel about yourself? And we need to start accepting other people for the way they are. Everyone comes from different places in the world, different walks of life, different parenting, and so many other factors that makes an individual the person that they are. And that's exactly who they are meant to be. You don't have to try to impose, your ways of thinking on other people. So accept people fully without having the need to change them. You never know what someone is going through, and this is really, really powerful. We've all had points in life when we don't understand why we are feeling a certain way, and that we should share it with other people, and what should we do about this. At the same time, we've all also known times when we find out about someone else's struggles in life, and then we think to ourselves, oh my god, I just didn't know that about her or him. I mean, she looks so positive and puts up such a bright face. Haven't you had moments like this? But yet there is so much beneath a person which you had no idea about, and when you find that out, you are shocked. So here is something I've learned firsthand, that no matter what kind of act someone puts out, you can never know the whole picture. You can never know everything about someone. So whether it's your colleagues, whether it's the lady on the subway, whether it's the person in the supermarket, whoever it is, everyone comes from such diverse walks of life, having their own battles to fight for. It could be anything from an illness to job loss to relationship problems. Every one of us goes through our fair share of struggles in all professional and personal related departments, right? So what if we began to interact with all these people more positively, thinking that they're all fighting their own battles, because in reality, in truth, they actually are. So smile more, be more empathetic, be more kind, because you never know just how much that person needed that extra love which you showed. So please cut people a break, because sometimes when people are going through struggles in such a difficult time and phase in their life, many people don't want to share it. They don't want to be seen as a weak person or a person who cannot handle their problems, because we've been brought up this way. We've been in India, we have stigmatized depression so much. Like, if any time that someone is not feeling happy or is feeling sad and lonely, we just tell them that, just think positive, just be positive, or don't be anxious and stuff like that. Only if it was so easy. This is not what mental health is all about. People suffering from their deepest and darkest times don't tell other people about this. They put on a facade to never let people know what's happening behind the scenes in their lives. And this is where all the problem starts, because they always want to make the conscious effort of looking happy and optimistic around people, so people never find out what they're truly going through. Urge you and request you to please let people come in. Come clean to other people, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, because share your emotions, share what exactly are you feeling, because what is in your mind, what you're feeling is only your perspective. Maybe you're not able to see the bigger picture, maybe you're not able to see the brighter picture, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Everything in life can be fixed. Just learn to share it with other people. And please show a little more compassion. Now, extending grace and compassion towards people who you think may not deserve it may be extremely difficult, but in reality, those are the people who need it the most. I watched an interview of Gary the other day, and he mentioned clearly that everybody who hates on him, everybody who spreads negative comments on any of his platforms, he always responds to them with love. Just spread love and kindness. Don't ever let your self-worth or how you feel about yourself be dictated by someone else. Compassion can come in any form, by just being a good listener, being more forgiving towards people, just being more empathetic towards other people. These are all ways of showing your compassion. I would just like to give an example here. So many times it happens that we're driving, and when we see elderly people on the road kind of driving slow, it irritates the best of us, right? We ask them to move, and we never know where they're coming from in life and what they're feeling in that moment while they're behind the wheel. So instead of trying to bother people, just be more empathetic and try to find your own way. And this is not just about driving. In general, in life, we get so irritated when somebody does something, or we feel just annoyed by other people who we don't even know, and then we indulge in fights, indulge in troubling each other. Just try to avoid this kind of behavior, because you never know what someone's battling, right? So being kind and compassionate should be at the forefront of our minds. Share a smile, make the change, take up the challenge of smiling more, even though you might not feel like it. Smile more. It has such positive impacts on your own body, on your own mind, and on the world around you. I have had so many of these moments where I'm sitting in the bus or sitting in the subway or any public place, and you get an eye contact with a stranger, and when you just smile and they smile back, that moment is special. So please always remember, where there is life, there is hope. And depression and ending your life, this is not an option. So whenever someone feels that they're in a deep, dark please remember that it's not your fault. It is caused by an imbalance in your mental and physical body, or even both. So try to speak up. This is the first most thing that will take you closer to understanding the situation and feeling better about what's happening. Try to speak up to your friends, your families, your colleagues, anybody at all. Seek help immediately. It will help heal the pain, because trust me, everyone has so many people who truly and deeply love them. You just have to extend your hand. And depression is a serious problem, everyone. Like, the numbers are increasing, they're staggering, and this is the time to not stigmatize it anymore. Depression is real, it's a real problem, and we have to deal with it. India has to accept it. The world has to accept it. You have to accept it as a person, that it's absolutely normal and fine if sometimes you feel that there's just too much going on for you to be able to take it. That is absolutely fine. Life can be tough. Everyone can have their problems, but there is always, always, always a rainbow at the end. If we all work together, I'm sure that we can make the world a much, much better place for all of us to live in. What's important to remember here is, if you cannot talk good, if you cannot encourage someone, don't discourage them. Don't badmouth. Don't talk badly about someone. And remember to leave your digital devices aside and spend real time with your family in person. Speak to them. Especially there are so many people who are working and studying away from their home and away from their families for long periods of time. Please make sure, if you have colleagues and friends like that, please check out on them, because family is such an important part of our life and our support system. And when people are away from their family for long periods of time, that can have a toll on people, right? So please make sure that you're always checking on everybody in your circle to make sure that everybody, is just healthy mentally. No gesture is too small. You can be an example, and you can really create an impact, and you can make a difference. The world needs kindness. The world needs you. So that is all for this video, guys. I really hope that you found it helpful. I'm going to link below down in the description box helpline numbers in India and in the UAE for mental health. And if you ever feel that you need to speak to someone, or you're in a deep dark place, then please reach out. Reach out to someone, reach out to anyone, but please do reach out. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you again in my next video. Till then, you please take care of yourself and stay safe.